Stadiums, while designed as structural masterpieces for sports, concerts and festivals, serve the needs of society as a whole. These celebratory epitomes of a city's rich cultural heritage help bring people together and capture memorable experiences for them. In this video, we will read about some of the most famous stadium designs around the world and the unique and innovative design features that make them stand out. Al Janoub Stadium, Al Wakrah, Qatar. Capacity, 40,000, reduced to 20,000 after FIFA 2022. Architect, Zaha Hadid Architects. Al Wakrah has historically been a small fishing and pearl diving village in Qatar and has contributed to a significant part of the country's economy. The design of Al Janoub Stadium, including its structure, the materials used, and the color palette draws its inspiration from the traditional dhow boats used in the waters of the city for fishing and diving. The stadium's roof appears as if the dhows have been turned upside down and woven together to shade the spectators, and the beam structure of the roof imitates the interior of the hull of the boat with the outward slanting facades reflecting its sails. In addition to this, Arabic motifs and calligraphy are imitated on the outer texture as pleated cross-sections in the roof and wall areas. The stadium can be used all year round as the cooling load has been minimized by using solar energy. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London, UK. Capacity, 62,062. Architect, Populous and Maze. The purpose was to create this public space in a way so that the people could effectively enjoy the amenities and the excitement of the matches being held. The spectator stands are inclined at 35 degrees, the steepest according to UK regulations, which helps concentrate the viewer's focus on the events happening in the central space. All the fans, irrespective of the position of their seats, get to have an amazing experience of the game. This is in addition to the comfort of the seating that is designed with ample legroom space. Also, the turf of the pitch can be removed for purposes of other public events like concerts or music festivals. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, USA. Capacity, 71,000. Architect, HOK Architects Atlanta and Buro Happold. The wings of a falcon inspire the design of the retractable roof supported on 8 movable pedals. Similar to the aperture of the lens of a camera, these pedals open and close, adjusting the amount of sunlight and fresh air that enters the stadium. The ETFE, ethylene tetrafluoroethylene, cushions used in the movable roof are not only aesthetic but the inert film, protected from the effects of UV radiation and pollutants, strengthens the sustainability of the structure as a whole. Water consumption is regulated by the use of efficient water fixtures, and the LED use in the facade design reduces energy and maintenance costs of the structure. Soccer City Stadium, Johannesburg, South Africa. Capacity, 94,736. Architect, Bougertman Urban Edge and Populous. The structure evokes a sense of pride and hope for the city of Johannesburg. The calabash, which is a traditional melting pot of Africa, is reflected on the facade of the stadium. At night, when this setup lights up, it represents the melting mix of different cultures coming together in this pot. As a host to the FIFA World Cup, it echoes the culture of the region. The local materials used in the construction of the cladding system of the facade provide it with a unique appearance, while the punctures in this pot allow natural airflow which, when lit up, mirror the star-filled African skies. In addition to that, the PTFE and polycarbonate membranes that cover the triangular spatial ring truss in yellowish-gray color mimic the local sand from the area. Allianz Arena, Munich, Germany. Capacity, 66,000. Architect, Arup Group and Herzog and de Meuron. Allianz Arena is a model example of football's significance in German culture and society. The stadium's fabric functions like a chameleon and changes its colors, instilling visual excitement in its visitors. The facade accommodates translucent claddings in the shape of diamonds made of ETFE cushions, each of which can be changeably illuminated in colors of white, red or blue. The dynamism of the exterior enhances the experiences of the guests as it brings a newness at every moment. Also, the increased inclination and proximity to the field creates spatial density in the crate-like interior. The surface of the roof is self-cleansing. Lastly, computer simulation has been used to design paths that decrease evacuation time during an emergency. AAMI Park, Melbourne, Australia. Capacity, 30,050. Architect: Cox Architecture and Arup Engineers. The thought behind the design of the stadium was to create a visually striking and functional venue as well as serve as a hub for community events and sports. This idea shows on the facade of this stadium, which looks similar to several bubbles clamped together, enclosing a consciously designed seating arrangement that provides amazing views of the stadium while being close to the spectacle ground. The most striking feature of the AAMI Park is the lightweight bio-frame design of its geodesic dome roof. This has halved the steel that a stadium roof of the same size typically requires. Also, the panels in the triangular facets are composed of glass, metal, and rainwater collection facilities. The sustainability is also maintained by the LED lights, which use 1/10 of the power that is usually used to floodlight the surface of equivalent size. The roof also provides an ample amount of sunlight to the ground along with a strong structure. This fabrication and construction of the roof was made possible by the use of computational design software. Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, Madrid, Spain. Capacity, 82,000. Architect: GMP Architects and L35 Rebus. One of the world's best-known stadiums, the Santiago Bernabéu was originally built in 1947 and designed by architects Manuel Muñoz Monasterio and Luis Alemany Soler. It is currently the second largest stadium in Spain. The new stadium will continue to be the setting that generates the emotions which will leave their mark on Real Madrid's future, Real Madrid president Florentino Perez said. It'll be the best stadium in the world in which to see us once again recognized at the end of the century as the best club of the 21st century, he added. It'll offer a new stadium, heritage and be a new source of pride for our members and fans. The stadium renovation was approved in 2016 and is expected to be completed in 2024. Hokkaido Ballpark, Sapporo, Japan. Capacity, 35,000. Architect: Populous and Nikon Sakai. The region of Hokkaido, known for its sub-zero temperatures and snowy weather, posed challenging design conditions for the construction of this stadium. However, it managed to emerge victoriously as a public infrastructure example reflecting the landscape of the region. The challenge was to create spectacular game experiences in the cold weather and grow natural turf for the safety of the players. The retractable roof of the stadium is designed to hold up to 14 feet of snow, and the asymmetrical orientation of the stadium allows for maximum sun rays to support the growth of the turf and the variation of spectator experiences. This design encourages the viewers to not only enjoy the match but also the undisturbed view of the mountains. In fact, its landscape inculcates natural features like forests and ravines, contributing to Hokkaido's economy.